real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Como really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Yamal. Here's a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Inter genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack. Variation, unpredictability, you know, that's always key to success.
Forced to go back. Yamal has created one goal already. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's DiMarco. Schneider. Oh, it's a great ball here. Stojkovic to Messi. McAllister. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Como really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
He's picked his way through, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Como really could have done without this. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Inter Milan are doing very nice. And a chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Dembele powering forward here. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schneider plays it short, and he's straight offside. And here's Yamal. Good chance here! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Yamal. Yamal! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be over.
Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means. Stojkovic goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Silvestre. Kimmich. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bullet. And Yamal. He's gone for goal! And that's another fine save.
Lamine Yamal really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Pass somewhat off target. Schneider. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. He's shifted it to the flank. And he's worked it through. And this is Schneider. Schneider with the cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And here's Schneider. Schneider, aimed at the far side. Bullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi carries the ball down the right. Oh, such a clever touch. Rafael Varane. And it's Yaya Toure. And he's decided to go for it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Cafu. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, that's ambitious. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Over to the right flank. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Schneider. Buffon claims comfortably.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. McAllister. Cafu, looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread it left. Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Stojkovic.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's them, tries one from range! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And Messi! And he should have made them pay.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Schneider. Silvestre. Oh, no joy this time. Pull it. And it's Schneider. Dani Olmo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Schneider. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's being urged to shoot. There's the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. And he was alert to it. Silvestre. Serginho. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Schneider.
Oh, great feat, that.
Schneider. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, he's just misjudged that one. Schneider.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Could move up a gear here. Ronaldo ventures forward. No goals as yet. And here's Van Nistelrooy. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the... Oh, good climb! Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Guardiola. Can he get on the end of this? Shot a goal! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Como are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yamal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Yamal tries to pass it through. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Baresi. This is a promising build-up. And no, that was never going to make it. Silvestre, not the most accurate pass. Yaya Toure. And here shoots! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Gullit wins the duel this time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Como are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Como can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That's been cut out, well played.
Como certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Delivers with whip. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Incoming to Eto'o! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming. Baresi. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Serginho. Silvestre has it in a wide position. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Como finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Como really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And a chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
Oh, what has happened here? He's rising! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Como have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Flings in across. Beckenbauer gets it away. Schneider, and he shoots! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi! Guardiola with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Como perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Gullit. Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Nistelrooy.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. And here's Eto'o. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Guardiola. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Scholes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Serginho! Just eases him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now there's a shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Impressive jump! And he hits the net! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So straight into the action. Schneider! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schneider goes short, and here's Schneider. Takes the shot! Schneider! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal finding himself in space. He's picked his way through. Shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Como are looking to go forward now. Good ball over the top. Messi. Always. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
Como are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Looking to play him in. Van Basten. And the shot! And it's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's a searching pass.
He'll be disappointed with that.
That's been drilled forward. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Dembele. Pull it. Now he's got space here. Schneider looking to receive it in space. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Short changes him with that pass. It's come to nothing. That's travelling a long way. Neymar. Serginho. And he's gone searching crossfield. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Yamal. Hangs in a cross. And he's cut it out. Ibrahimovic. And it's Schneider. Akanji. Now Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Akanji. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's shifting through the gears, and the finish! And he thumps it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Serginho. Diaz. Messi. Pull it with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Diaz. He has found the way through. Rijkaard. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Nice control.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Pull it. Schneider. Good purposeful running this. It's Schneider! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Rijkaard. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Now, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Como are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Diaz. Diaz will not want to lose out here. He's going for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Dembele, Schneider, and he shoots! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Hakimi. Yamal. And it's Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Schneider. And he's managed to get free. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic. And he's there to belt it away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. Neymar. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's destined for the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now the ball in. Lofted upfield. Hakimi. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
Schneider! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho clears. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Dembele. Messi. Takes a shot! Neymar. Ronaldinho. And here's Dembele. He's had a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Hakimi. And Neymar. Chooses to go cross-field. And it's Serginho. Rijkaard. And here's Ronaldinho. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net.
Takes a shot! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
That's a decent clearance.
Empoli really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Raya getting this one clear. But they've got it again. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. Now it's Dembele. Now who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Azar. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio di giocatori.
Rijkaard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he was alert to it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Schneider. Yaya Toure. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to... And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!